Hey YouTube, this is Super Thomas Moore. About to change a flat on my 09 Harrow, the rear tire. Just basically show you some tricks and tips or whatever. First, you are going to need the new tube. Basically, well, of course you're gonna need that. Okay. Gonna need the new tube. You're gonna need the pump. Okay. And you're also gonna need a wrench. Now, if you have pegs that are bolted on like these, you're gonna need this. So basically, let's just get started. What you're gonna want to do first is loosen up the pegs, which I don't know why this one's being up. Okay, there we go. Easy. Just loosen them up a tad bit. You don't have to loosen them all the way. Just loosen them up to where you can turn them off a little bit. Okay, now you can tell they're loose. Okay. Now you're gonna want to disconnect the chain from the front piece up there first. Have the chain hanging down. Now, you can leave the chain like that. Doesn't really necessarily matter. But there's other ways you can do this. Now, personally, since there's still air into the bike, you can either disconnect the brake pad, or if you're in a rush, you just want to get things done, relax, chill. Just let some of the air out of the tire. And if it doesn't all go out, you just squeeze it out, whatever. Okay, now you can tell that it's out. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that was easier than I thought, YouTube. Okay, now, the first step what you're going to want to do is basically take your valve, put it up, and push out. But now if that doesn't work, there's other options you can do. Basically there's other options what you can do. Now, I'm trying to think of how there's an easier way to do this. Now, say if your tire is already popped or something like that, rather. You're gonna want to take a let me see. Either a regular wrench, adjustable, or maybe a small ratchet, a little ratchet or whatever. Don't know exactly what it's called, so we'll just use wrench. Okay, you're gonna either take this or the big boy, and just simply go around the tube. So I'm gonna pull that back. Okay, YouTube, I'm having a minor difficulty here. Okay, now, as you can tell, I got the wrench in through the tire. Now you see inside the rim, okay, now you just want to pull it back a little bit, okay, which you could tell it's off. Now, you got the thing out. Now, I think I found my problem why I got a flat tire. I'm not too sure. As you can tell, there's like a black piece that goes around it, and then there's screws in there. Okay? Now, since my wrist hurts, you might wanna, there you go, take that black piece, put it back on the screws. It's like a little rubber piece. Now, you're gonna want to take your new inner tube, okay? Just put this rim to the side for now. Now you're gonna want to take this new inner tube, put it, take the old one out first. take the old inner tube out. That's the old one. Now, what you're going to want to do is go into the tire and see if there's anything in there that could have messed it up. So far, so good. I don't see anything. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Now, what you're going to want to do is take the... I don't know which one's the new inner tube now. This could be a problem. Okay. Now, you're going to want to take the new inner tube. Sorry about that. YouTube. This is my camera. Okay. I'm just going to put you guys down. I don't know if you can see anything, but I'll aim you towards the bike where I put this... Where I put the inner tube into the tire. Okay. Now, I'm almost done, so I'll take back the camera. Okay. Now you want to put the inner tube in nice and snug. Okay. Okay, YouTube. Now, that's pretty well done. Now that the tube is in the tire, now you're set. Now what you're going to want to do is take your rim, okay? Put the tire into the rim, like so. Put the tire of the inner tube into the rim, like that. As you can tell, I'm trying to fight with this. Okay. Now you got the tire and tube in the rim, as you can tell. Okay. Sweet. Now what you're going to want to do is basically, you know, line the tire up into the brake pad. Now, you're going to want to push it in just a tad bit. You don't want to go too crazy, because if you go too crazy, you can probably wind up popping the tire or tube again. So, okay. Now, you want to bring the bike real closer to you. Okay. Now, what you're going to want to do is... see what I can do. Okay. Now what you're going to want to do is take the chain, put the chain... Now what you're going to want to do is put the chain in reverse order. You want to put the chain on the rim, the hub, then put the chain on the crank plate, like so. Now that's done. Now, I learned this in a way. It might be helpful to you guys. I don't really know. You know, it's worth a shot. Whatever, try it. If you don't like it, it's worth a shot. I'm giving you little tips. Now you got the chain on the bike. Okay? Chain's on the bike, as you can tell. Now what you're going to want to do is just like tighten the pegs up, you know, a tad little bit. Whatever. Don't have to go completely crazy. And there you basically go. Put the air into the tire. Put a little air into the tire. Now, here's a little tip, since I'm almost out of time. You could take a hammer, a broom handle, anything like that that has metal. Take it, put it in here, and then pull back on the tire, so it's easier for you to tighten. Okay? So, thank you for watching. This has been a Super Thomas Moore production. Comment, subscribe, check out my other videos involving the 09 Harrow. Thank you for watching. Bye. Comment and subscribe. Thanks.